Okay, everybody. Well, I'm currently recording the Nintendo portion of the E3 deal because, like I said, I have like I mentioned in the Xbox deal, and they're going to be showing more of that, so I might be doing more video on that later on too. But they showed they showed some new games coming out for the 3DS, like Super Mario, Kid Icarus, and Star Fox, and Mario Kart, and stuff like that. Games like that as well. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. They talked about the fact that there's a web browser now. Probably a lot of you that have a 3DS know about that. They know that eShop is out, and they've also announced that, just like with the Wii itself, the 3DS has a virtual console now, so that if you download a game, starting right now, the games you could download from the past, nostalgic-wise, if you will, are more or less the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. So that's pretty cool, right there. But like I said, just some other things, and then finally the news came around on about two major things fans were looking forward to, people wanted to know about. Zelda, of course, the Skyward Sword is being released this year. It's going to have a gold remote as part of its packaging. And what else? Oh yeah, and also there's going to be releasing a lot of stuff, on the 3DS Virtual Console, as well as a free Zelda game, The Four Swords, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. They're going to be doing a remastered version of remastered version of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, with extra levels and bosses and stuff like that, I guess. So, so that was the news that came there. And then the other news that a lot of people have been waiting for, the other news that everybody's been waiting for, was about the new console, or whatever the new system or whatever it was that Nintendo was going to be releasing. Well, it was one of those moments when they introduced what it was going to be. It's one of those kind of moments, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like one of those because you don't really know what it is.
I like that truck that is encased in your iPad. Again, I would smash something around
again, like I said, it's kind of like it was one of those, because basically what they introduced, originally dubbed Project Cafe, is now being dubbed the WiiU. That's right, the Project Cafe is officially named the WiiU. Now, like I said, it's one of those kind of moments, because basically they didn't use the word console in it. They used platform, but they didn't use console. And what really is confusing about this is it looks like it's basically like it's an iPad, but it has the controllers and has joysticks on the side, has a camera. It's like you can have, basically they described it, you can have like two views of gaming. You could do video chat. You could toss pictures, use it to do, it's just very unique. You gotta look it up. If you have not seen E3, you gotta look it up. Well, at least if you have a Wii, go to your news item, your news channel on your Wii, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But it was just one of those moments, because it's kind of confusing. Not even these guys. These guys don't even know what it is. You know, it's more. I mean, honestly, it looks like to me that the Wii U, the U is just being put in front of the Wii, and it's more of the fact that it's still that in a way you could still use your Wii, but it's more of the fact that this controller allows you to basically take your game, you know, with you, not outside of the house, not on the road, but kind of like within the vicinity, to where you could play it while somebody watches, like, say, UFC or something like that. And here's the commercial they came up with it right here. This is the commercial right here. See, there's the Wii right there. So obviously there's the Wii right there. And then that's what they're talking about, that thing. They're talking about that thing. So, you know, and you know, and that's the thing. I think basically what it is I think what it is basically, honestly, folks, what it is it's Nintendo's answer to the iPad. It's their answer to whatever. See what they're talking about? You could use it. It's like a motion controller. And you can move the thing. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying here, folks? Get new views with the controller. I mean, come on. What does that not tell you? That tells you basically it's basically what this thing is, apparently to me. It's a controller, but it's more the fact that as long as you got like a Wii device around you, it's not really necessary. I mean, look, they're even saying about like your shooter games here. Look. It says play across the new controller and your TV. Look at this. Or make video calls. See? Or that right there too. Obviously what it is to me is Nintendo's version of the iPad, and it's basically allowing people to I don't know, it's just unusual is what it is. Just unusual is what it is. I don't know who that is. I'm just going to let it ring, but I think we're going to get more information as time goes on, but to me I think it's just another controller holder on the Wii, for the Wii, but it's got a screen. It's basically it's the Nintendo version of the iPad, but it's controller wise. It's kind of, I mean, again, I don't know how to really put this, but it seems kind of more like it seems more kind of like again, I can't really get. To me, basically what it is, honestly, is I think it's more like, to me it's more like, I think what it is to me, it's honestly, it's like when they added the new, it's like,
I mean, it's definitely the styling from an aesthetic point of view.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you here. I think it's more the fact that it's nothing. I think it's basically what, to me, what it is. And I'm just to blow my mind. What it is basically it's just an iPad Nintendo style, but it's also a controller. That's what it is to me. And you know, they got all these third-party people with the Assassin's Creeds, the Darksiders 2, and stuff like games like that coming on board now because of this. So Honestly, it is one of those kind of moments, but we'll just have to wait and see what Nintendo does later, giving more details. So, I mean, it did catch everybody off guard, I'll say that. So, that's all I'm going to say on the Nintendo part, and I'm going to talk to you all later.